Hello, this is Brad. I am with Mid-Continent Public Library, and welcome to another installment of our Windows Widget series. This is where we look at often overlooked widgets and tools that are available within our Microsoft Windows computers. Today, we will be looking at the Steps Recorder. This simple tool can be used to keep track of our steps as we navigate around our computer. This could be useful if we were trying to write out instructions for someone on how to navigate to a specific program or area of our computer. Let's go ahead and get started. I can find the Steps Recorder from my Start menu. It is a Windows accessory item, and so I could scroll down to the W's or just select a letter here to get my alphabetical menu, and then select the letter W. And here within my Windows accessory folder, if I maximize this, I can see my Steps Recorder right down here. And this is all it is. It's just this little window that says Start Record, Stop Record, and Add Comment. I'm going to move it over here to the right side of my screen and then select Start Record to get started. And now it is recording. Whenever I click, I can see a little red cloud appears. That lets me know it is recording my clicks. Let's go ahead and navigate back to our Start menu, and let's just navigate to where we were before. Let's scroll down to the letter B here. Let's click the W from this menu again. And then let's select my Windows accessory folder here. I have a pause button I can use as well when I'm accessing this, and that would just pause the step-by-step directions momentarily. And much like when I was explaining to you how to get to the Steps Recorder, it has actually saved these steps for me. And so when I select Stop Record, it will bring up this window. Let me go ahead and maximize this. And here it recorded all the steps that I did. I clicked left, I clicked left again, and then I clicked on my Start button here, and then I went through the Start menu. I selected the letter B here. Then I selected the letter W. And then I left-clicked on the Windows accessory folder. And if I scroll down here, I can see that written out again with some additional details. This is really what this does. It just records the steps that we took while the recorder was going. And if I want to save that, I can go up here. When I save it, it will create a zip file. And then let me go ahead and locate that within my documents. Here we see navigating to Start menu, a zip file. And it is saved as this kind of file type. And then from here, if I wanted to, if I scroll down, I could copy this text and then right-click and select Copy. And then if I opened a Word document, I could then paste in these directions. And I could share these step-by-step directions with whoever might need them. This would save me a lot of typing and thinking through how I navigate somewhere on my computer. For me, I think I would ideally edit out this part just so I'm left with those actual basic steps. My first two steps were just me practicing with the Step Recorder. I was just doing some clicking. So really step 3 is my first step, where I selected the Start button and then I wheeled down the menu. It's actually smart enough to know when you are scrolling as well. So that is a step-by-step on how I got to the Steps Recorder. So I could then send this to someone. I could paste this in an email or anything that I needed to if I wanted to record any step-by-step process of navigation on my computer. Let's go ahead and exit this and give the step recorder another try. I'm going to head and close this. And let's go ahead and open it up again. We know just how to do that. We just wrote the instructions for it. Clicking on my menu here, going to the Windows accessory file, and selecting the steps recorder. And this time, let's try a different application. So let's go ahead and start it. And this time, let's go ahead and try to open a browser. So I'm going to open Google Chrome here. Here we are on our Mid-Continent Public Library website. Let's go to Research and Learning. And then let's click Browse Subjects. And then let's scroll down to the Arts and Culture tab. And let's go ahead and click on Access Video, More Info. And I could record any comments I want to, and those will appear in my steps. Let's go ahead and exit this and then stop our recording. This will bring up our recorded steps. Here we see I double-clicked on the Google Chrome option. And we can see sometimes the directions get a little jumbled. Sometimes the steps recorder has a hard time tracking web pages. It's picking up certain parts of this, like the research and learning, and it picked up my scroll when I scroll down on the Browse Subjects page. But sometimes things are lost in here. And so I basically just did this so that you could see that there are some applications and some instances where the step recorder might not work as well. In my experience, it seems to work best when I am just working within my Microsoft Windows computer and I am navigating either to a document or a file that is on my computer. Here we see the comment that I added. Let's go ahead and start another recording. We are not going to save this. It works best when I am just navigating within my Windows desktop. It does a pretty good job of picking up all of those different steps. This time, let's navigate to a file on our computer. And so I'm going to navigate to my File Explorer. And I'm going to select Downloads. And I'm going to click through my files here. So I get to Videos, and then I'm going to select this Captures folder. And let's go ahead and stop this. And here we see it got my clicking of the File Explorer button, and then all the different files I selected, my Photos file, and then the file I selected in there. And again, I could save that if I wanted to. And that is the Microsoft Steps Recorder. It's a simple little widget we can use if we are going to be writing out some instructions for someone on how to navigate within our computer. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to follow our MCPL 360 Facebook page. We premiere new videos every Wednesday and Friday at 1 p.m. And if you miss the premiere on Facebook, you can watch all of our videos on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our MCPL Mo YouTube channel. This has been Brad. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a great day.